until I was asked.
I think you got at least 3-4 more years. I think she'll.
Please rise for the pledge of allegiance to the flag. I
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
We have 2 public hearings tonight, and I open the meeting up. The public hearing of local law 1 for the year 2004, and that's to increase the minimum income eligibility for senior citizens from $21,500 to $24,000. Does anybody wish to address the board at this time? Does the board have anything to say? I close the meeting for local law 1 and open it up to local law 2. And then local law 2 is to increase the maximum income eligibility for the basic exemption of $21,500 to $24,000 for persons with disabilities and limited income. Does anybody have anything to say? Wish to address the board? Does the board have anything to say? If not, I close the local law and open the meeting up to the general public. Public have anything to say at this time? No one wishing to address it this time. We'll have a time at the end of the meeting. I close it. Public comment period. Minutes of the previous meeting on January 20th. You all have copies. Is there any additions or deletions?
Make a motion to accept the minutes as written.
I'll second it.
Motioned by trustee Menard, seconded by trustee Jefferson. Any discussion? There being no discussion, all those in favor vote by the usual sign of aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, motion carried. Bills, you all have copies of the bills. I understand we have an addition.
There is a supplemental list.
Oh, there is?
Yes.
Oh, okay, I got it right there.
Make a motion to pay the bills and the supplemental.
Second.
Motion made by trustee Menard, seconded by trustee Penfield. Any discussion or no discussion? All those in favor vote by the usual sign of aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, motion carried. Correspondence.
No correspondence.
Reports of mayors and trustees. I have nothing to report tonight. Trustee Menard.
I have nothing to report tonight. I'd just like to make 2 motions. A motion to pass local law number 1 and motion to pass local law number 2.
I'll second those.
Motions have been made and seconded for 1 and 2, and it's a roll call vote. Trustee Menard.
Aye.
Trustee Penfield.
Aye.
Trustee Jefferson.
Aye.
And the mayor votes aye. And that's it, Trustee Menard?
That's it.
Thank you very much. And Trustee Huckro's monthly absence. Trustee Penfield.
I have only one item this evening. I'd like to make a motion for an executive session to discuss administrative personnel.
Second.
Seconded by Trustee Menard. Roll call vote. Trustee Menard.
Aye.
Trustee Penfield.
Aye.
Trustee Jefferson.
Aye.
And the mayor votes aye. That's it, Kelly?
That's it.
Thank you. Trustee Jefferson.
Doug, do you have anything to report in sewer?
We got nothing new on sewer other than trustee Penfield has reminded me that we need to get together to have a meeting regarding the scope of the project, get re-familiar with it before the outfall permit is given. And I'll make sure that we get that set this week. Maybe we'll have it this week or next, but we'll get a date for you.
I don't have anything to report tonight.
On the sewer plant, or the sewer thing, just quickly. John Carr was here today, and I had a chance to talk with him. He said he wasn't coming to the meeting because he didn't have anything to report, but I've asked him to put another packet together on that outfall line for the easement. And next week, if we don't hear anything, I'm requesting that Senator Little set up a meeting with the governor's office on the end of the month when I'm down to Albany, and I'm going to present the packet to the governor, because I think at this time this thing has just gone far enough. We really need to get moving on that. We should be going out to bid right now for that whole thing. And it's costing us money because we're banding the piping that we have done and the roof project on the sewer plant, and we're paying interest on those bands, so we should be doing it all on the bond issue. So hopefully we can get something to move on. And that's all I have to say.
Doug, is there anything new on the water financing?
On water financing, and nothing new on the water financing other than we should still be on target to close in March. But I have things on the water project, but I'll talk about that when it comes to that.
Okay. Bill?
I have nothing, sir.
I said?
I just want to remind everybody about the budget meeting Saturday morning at 9 o'clock. Also, too, I need to have someone make a motion for approval to sign the third-party custodial agreement between M&T Investment Group, Evergreen Bank, and ourselves. That's the third-party custodial agreement for collateralization of our municipal deposits.
I'll make that motion.
Motion by trustee
Second.
Jefferson, seconded by trustee Menard. Any discussion? You need a roll call on it? Just a regular motion.
Probably roll call.
Roll call vote, trustee Menard.
Aye.
Trustee Penfield.
Aye.
Trustee Jefferson.
Aye.
And the mayor votes aye. Is that it?
That's all I have.
Doug?
Yeah, it's just a couple things on water. At 2 o'clock today, we had a pre-bid conference for the serpentine piping. 2 contractors showed up. At least 3 contractors have picked up bid packages. So we'll be getting prices for them next Wednesday at 4 o'clock. So by the time we meet again, we'll be able to make a decision regarding serpentine piping. On the ongoing work at the water plant, contracts 3 and 4, the plumbing is 90% complete. Right now, the village forces are doing the owners, the village's end of the plumbing, and so until that is done, the contractor won't be back to finish the tie-ins. And on the electrical contract, we're in limbo there until we get the roof issue settled, and we should have something on that for you at the next board meeting so that we can get the roof and the electrical and all the plumbing done within the next 4 to 6 weeks. Any questions?
Thanks, Doug. Mike?
The only thing I have is someone called me this past week and was inquiring as to whether or not they could put tractor-trailer boxes in the village as storage buildings. I wasn't sure, so I did some research on it, and I found that there's nothing in the village code nor the zoning law that says that you can't do this. So I wrote a letter to Kelly and the board members and to Phil describing the situation, and Phil asked me to come up with some sort of law that we had in the town just as a reference. If you want to change the law, the town board, the village board has the option to do that, but it would be a zoning amendment. So the village board would ask the zoning board to look into this and then come up with some sort of law. Then you would review it, send it to the legal and go that route, and if that's acceptable, then you would pass it. If you want to do that. If you want to leave it as is, there's nothing to stop anybody in the village from putting one of these container boxes, truck boxes, tractor-trailer boxes on their lawn in lieu of building a garage or any other type of storage building.
Like that?
So
Okay.
what I'm asking is for your recommendation, and when we have our zoning board meeting, we can hash it out then.
Can we just tell you to recommend this to the zoning board?
Or should we
Do
do
it
it
for
right?
looking-
Well, it would have to be a letter coming from the village board asking the zoning board to do it.
I would think that would have to be right.
Mike has given us some ideas too, based on some of the other code that he's worked with, and time limitation and the types of boxes and the types
Yeah,
of
I-
structures that would be rented.
The guy's building a commercial building, and I don't have a problem with having a, construction box there. But when the
Not permanent.
job is done, it's gone.
Right.
Yeah.
Not permanent.
Not permanently, okay.
Can you send a letter, Phil? Is the board in
Well,
agreement that we should send a letter to the...
I'd like to see what said, and we can make, when's your next board meeting? Next,
It's February 9th.
Monday.
Oh,
Wait,
Monday. yeah,
Well,
we'll
just
have
send a letter asking the zoning board to look into this matter further. and
Right,
then-
what they would do is they would draw up
Okay.
a basic recommendation, bring it back to you.
Right.
And you review it, and then if it's acceptable to you, then we would send it to Mr. Murnane. It would have to be a local law,
Right.
so.
Because we're amending a different section of code, does it have to be separate from the other zoning changes that we have, Mike?
It's a separate, it would be a new section that you're gonna add to the zoning. So
Yeah, it would be a
I'm
new
not
local
sure,
law.
but I would think it's a local law.
Right, but can we do it with the local law that we are working on now for all the other zoning code changes?
Oh, yeah.
So I think we should put it in with
Yeah.
the list of other things that we have. One of the things we're gonna discuss Monday night is the new permitted use chart, so we're getting those things ready to go. I think if we can decide and include it, would that be a very good idea? Get it all taken care of.
Save us some money.
Yeah. So,
I want to say it's going to save time, it's save money.
That it, Mike?
That's all I have.
I'll open the meeting to the public at this time. No one wishing to address the public at this time. I am for recess at 10 minutes after 7.
So move.
second.
Seconded, moved by trustee Menard, seconded by trustee Penfield. All in favor?
Aye.
Those opposed?